Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope y'all are doing well. So today I want to share with you two super quick and easy DIYs that are gorgeous and perfect for this winter season. So for my first DIY, I'm going to be starting off with this beautiful crystal and pearl tree. So I'm going to start off with this stem from a floral that broke, and I'm just going to be cutting off that part there. And then I'll be taking floral wire and I'm going to be measuring about where I want to start off the branches for my tree. And then I'm going to be cutting 4 pieces of wire in that same length. Now I'm just going to take a piece and bend that back, and that is going to be the edge that I'll be gluing down to the stem. Now I'm able to poke a small hole here, and I'm just going to glue down a piece of wire so that it could be the point to my tree. Just be taking my hot glue and gluing down my wires, going all the way around my stem. Now taking floral tape, I'm going to cut a piece and I'm just going to wrap that around the wires in hot glue just to secure those into place. Now for my second row, I didn't do any measurements. I just cut a piece that was slightly longer than the row before, and then bending those pieces back and gluing those on, going all the way around the stem. So taking the floral tape, I'm just going to secure all of my wires down with the tape. I'm adding 5 levels of branches to this tree, and I'm going to be adding 4 branches to the first 4 rows and 5 branches to the very last row. And once I'm done adding my branches, I'm going to give it 2 coats of the silver metallic spray paint. I'll be using this tea light candle holder as the base for my tree, and I'm going to be gluing my tree to the bottom of the candle holder and holding that into place until the glue dries. Now I'll be taking some of these ice crystals that I got from Hobby Lobby, and I'm just going to be using that to decorate the base for my tree, as well as add support for my stem. Now I'll be taking Mod Podge and fine silver glitter, and I'll just be adding that to the stem of the tree. And while that dries, I'm going to go ahead and take these beautiful sprays from Hobby Lobby. I will have the link for these in the description box below, and I will be removing all of the teardrops from both of these sprays. Now I'll be using some of this gold wire, and I'm just going to be threading wire onto all of my little teardrop pendants. Now that my glitter is dry, I'm going to go ahead and start adding my crystals to the branches, and I'll be using these smaller sprays that come in a garland from Hobby Lobby, and I will have the link for the garland down below. And I'm just going to be intertwining this wire and cutting off the excess, and then just looping that spray all over the branch. And I'll be using about 3 of these sprays on the longer branch, and I'll be doing 2 sprays for the top 3 rows of branches. I went ahead and completed the bottom row, and I'm going to go ahead and add my teardrop pendants, and I'm just going to be wrapping that wire around and then cutting off the excess and letting that teardrop dangle. You can also add a light to the base of your tree just to give it a little bit more personality. I went ahead and added string lights to the tree as well. And here she is all lit up, and it looks absolutely gorgeous. I did go ahead and thread some of the Dollar Tree pearls with the gold wire and just hook them onto the tree, and I think this looks absolutely gorgeous. So for my next DIY, I'll be taking one of these reindeers from Dollar Tree. I'll be popping off the antlers, and I'll be using these crystal sprays to make a new one. Now all I'm doing is cutting off the excess after I've twisted these together. Using my hot glue, I'm just going to glue that down to the top of my deer's head. Taking some white acrylic paint, I'm just going to give it one coat. And I went ahead and did 2 of these. Now I'll be taking 2 of these color changing trees from the Dollar Tree, and I'll be giving it a coat of white paint as well. Here are my 2 trees. Now I'll be taking a Mod Podge and some more of that silver glitter, and I'll just be adding that to where I glued down the antlers as well as the tail for my deer. And I'm going to go ahead and add some glitter to the hooves as well. Taking some rhinestone ribbon, I'm just going to glue that down. Now taking this mirrored riser, I went ahead and added some of this bling wrap to the tree as well. And I'm just going to glue my deer down to the mirror. I'm also going to be taking some of the crystals, and I'll be gluing that onto the mirror as well. And I love the way this small little scenery turned out. It's perfect for a small bathroom or a shelf or a desk. This is a beautiful way to add that touch of winter to any small area. So let me know down below, what are your thoughts on how these beautiful deer transformations turned out? I absolutely love the way these projects turned out. So that is all for today. I hope that you are staying safe. I want to thank you so very much for watching. I truly appreciate your time, and I will talk to you in my next video.